good, people? What's up? It's me again, L Teddy 27, Angry Teacher Chronicles. This is Love and Hip Hop. My review for Love and Hip Hop Season 8 episode. What episode are we on? 13. Unlucky 13. This will be real fast. Child, let me tell y'all. And I say that every week, and it's not real fast, but I ain't really have a lot to talk about this episode, so. Quick appreciate you to all of you all who are watching, however you got to me. If you subscribe, click the notification bell, whatever you did. Appreciate you for subscribing. Let's get to it. I don't even have that many notes, y'all, so I know this is going to be fast. All right, so they start off in Trinidad, and they're on this like wildlife tour. You got Shekinah, you got Mimi, you got Tokyo, you got Kirk, Rashida, and Carly. It wasn't a whole lot. Mimi talked about how she didn't understand why she's being blamed for poo. Girl, why the fuck wouldn't you be blamed, Mimi? Pooh showed you who she was all this time. Anytime she interacted with fucking Carly Red, the shit went south, and now all of a sudden you expected, because you talked to her, that it was going to all of a sudden go well. Girl, this is the same. See, you have bad judgment. You're the same fucking Mimi who thought that you was going to be able to have a real relationship with the likes of Stevie. This is the same Mimi who thought that it was going to be a good idea for you to fake having this porn video released and lie about it like nobody was going to ever find out. Girl, nobody trusts you and your judgment. You are not mentally and cognitively equipped to make any sound judgment or decision. But whatever, Mimi. Whatever. That whole scene I could have did without. Spices in Gambia. Don't care. She was over in Africa. I could care less. Moving on. We're back to the wildlife tour. So Jasmine texts Kirk, or maybe she didn't text Kirk. Anyway, Rashida was on Kirk's phone. And Rashida saw Jasmine's text. Now, I don't know, and that would be a good thing to know, whether or not a text came through and she saw that text came through, or she was going through Kirk's text. And we never really got, they never really told us either way. But I think if you really want us to be invested in this, it's important for us to know. Because if she found the text, then that means that she went looking for them. Or to see if it wasn't maybe Jasmine, see if it was another chick in his text messages. That's different than if she happened to be on the phone and Jasmine happened to text Kirk while Rashida was trying to take a picture or whatever. So I think they needed to tell us that. But my thing is this. Kirk was wrong, yes. But I think Rashida was being a bit unreasonable in this scene, and how she expected that there would be no communication between him and his baby mama. But I'll talk more about that in a second. Then next you see them in a hotel room, and you got in Trinidad, you got Rashida, you got Mimi, you got Bambi, you got Shekinah. And my whole thing is this, Rashida. This ain't your first time dealing with Kirk and a baby mama. So my point is, why the fuck are you all up in arms now with Jasmine when this is not Kirk's only child by someone besides yourself? Bitch, you should be used to this, okay? You should be, girl. I'm not here for you. I mean, once you decided that you were going to stay with Kirk, you decided that you was going to take on everything that goes on with that, to include baby mamas, plural. Just saying, girl, get out of here for you to try to make us think that we supposed to feel, some sympathy for you. Girl, nobody's here for you, Rashida. Get off my screen. Next, moving on. We're at the gym in Atlanta. Back in Atlanta, We're at the gym. Ciara and Shay Mack are there working out. She started going on and on about Made Man being in the hospital, getting out, them trying to rekindle it. Nobody could care. I don't care. I don't care about her. I don't care about Made Man. I don't care about their whole non-existent plot line and their failed and ill attempts at trying to make a plot line out of Shay Mack or whatever. Like, Mona, you are really doing the most this season, trying to force feed these non-factors into our existence and into this Love and Hip Hop Atlanta world. But whatever, I'll get to more of that in a second. So then, ooh, that's good, so good. The Gutta Snipe, right up out the hood, decides, well, not decides, but was invited there by Shay Mack. And here is where we get our hashtag FTFB, our fall the fuck back moment. So, and once again, it is the Gutta Snipe that is the vessel and vesicle by which we are given the fall the fuck back moment. So, the Gutta Snipe, in her arguing with Ciara over what shit that nobody cared about, had the audacity to say something to the effect, talking about some, oh, you know all these other hoes, but I'm a real talent. Real what? Then she say, ain't none of your other friends got talent, just me. I'm the real talent. Wait a minute, bitch. Wait the fuck a goddamn minute. The real talent, no, bitch. No means no, and yes means no. Bitch, how? You look like you probably are, you know, well into your 30s. And so, you got all these kids. You apparently, quote unquote, that had this career for all this time. You got a whole ass fucking cousin that has platinum selling albums and millions of dollars. And you claim you're the real talent? No, bitch. If you were the real talent, bitch, we would have knew who the fuck you was and heard some of your fucking music before fucking Love and Hip Hop Season 8. If you were a real fucking talent, your ass might, if you were even half a talent, if you were an eighth of a talent, if you were a tenth of a talent, if you were 1% of 1% of a talent, you would have been on fucking Love and Hip Hop a long time ago. I mean, you got the likes of Esther Toledo, Escapelio, whatever her name was on fucking Love and Hip Hop before. Who was the other chick last season with the orange hair that was fighting with Estelito or whatever that was on there? That wasn't shit that was on there. You got the fucks of the likes of Jocelyn Hernandez that wasn't shit that got on Love and Hip Hop. You got fucking Mimi that wasn't shit before she got on Love and Hip Hop that was on the show. So if you were the real talent, bitch, you would have already been on the show. Fall the fuck back, bitch. Fall all the fuck. Fall. I can't even get the words out right. Fall all the way the fuck back, bitch. Take it back, ho. Run it back, bitch. Take it back, bitch. Fall the fuck back, bitch. Nobody believes you, the Gutta Snipe. Nobody's trying to hear you, the Gutta Snipe. Nobody is here for you, Gutta Snipe. Right up out the hood. This bitch is one of the most delusional whores I've ever met in my life. And I'm going to keep it moving on. That, ladies and gentlemen, was our hashtag FTFB, fall the fuck back moment. And I'm moving on. So then we're back in Trinidad, and Spice is at her sound check. She's talking to the Monday, Montana, Marshall, whoever the guy is. Talking to, I don't care. During sound check, I don't care. Whatever. Then they're at the beach in Trinidad. You got Kendra, Bambi, Mimi, and Pooh. Carly shows up, and Carly and Shekinah shows up. And this is where I just got to the point where I'm just so sick of Shekinah. Shekinah has infused herself into this season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And I'm sure she's doing that because she was ceremoniously kicked out of whatever other show she was on. I guess I hear she was on the other show with Tiny and T.I., and she was ceremoniously, you know, expurgated from that show. So now she's trying to sink her teeth, claws, and toes into Love and Hip Hop. And so they have her in every scene. Just, oh my God, please. She's nauseating. I told you all, she's a giant fucking turd, okay? She looks like a giant turd dressed in human clothing with a wig on. And I will never let that go. And I don't understand why VH1, Viacom, Mona Scott Young, and the Love and Hip Hop franchise chooses to have a giant turd on screen, thinking that we are being entertained by that giant turd. And I'm gonna move on, because I'm so sick of Shekinah. She always got some shit to say. Bitch, get your own house in order. Get your own life in order. Bitch, you ain't got no man. Bitch, you don't look good at all. Bitch, you fat as fuck. Bitch, you getting kicked off of other shows, struggle shows. Because the Tiny and T.I. show is a struggle show. So when you get kicked off the shows, the likes of the Tiny and T.I. whatever show, bitch, you don't have a whole lot going for you. Bitch, get your own life in order before you try to start giving advice to every fucking body on this show and try and be in every other fucking scene. Girl, get the fuck off my screen. Get off my screen. Moving on. We're back in Atlanta. Shade Mac. You see I said Shade Mac. Shade Mac and Made Man are talking. I don't care. Moving on. We're back in Trinidad then. And they're in Spice's room. Spice has finally arrived. Well, she had already arrived because she had the sound check. But now she's meeting up with with the people, with the Love and Hip Hop cast. So you got Tokyo, Rashida, and Spice, who are together. And the one thing I took from this is I'm glad that Spice finally came to the decision and made the decision that she was gonna end her quest to bleach her skin. She decided there's no way I'm going to bleach my skin. I love my beautiful black skin, and I'm not going to try to do that anymore. And that was the one good thing that I took from that scene. And we're moving on. The last part was they were at Spice's performance that they had. And let me tell you something. For all of the flack that I give Spice, okay, that bitch did her motherfucking thing on that motherfucking stage. Listen, that whole Spice ate on that motherfucking stage. I can't even take that away from her. I can't lie on her. The bitch was everything. That bitch was twerking. That bitch had her leg up and everything. That bitch performed. I can't take that away from her. The shit was hot. I ain't gonna even lie. Spice, you did the goddamn thing. I don't like that bitch a whole lot. She get on my nerves a whole lot. But that bitch fucking performed on that goddamn stage. I'm just telling you what I saw. The bitch was good. And that was the episode. That was Love and Hip Hop Season 8, Episode 13, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm done. And that was the whole episode. I will catch y'all back here next week, ladies and gentlemen. Same bat time, same bat station. And that's all I got for y'all this week. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely.